What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Smiling Rainbow Unicorn of Doom. Ignore that.
I can't.
Well, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the Doomers out there. What's up, everybody? I messed up the intro. I got distracted. My name's Thomas, and we are coming at you live from the Friend Zone. Today, we have with us me. Jesus Christ!
You can't say me, and then I get to say me too.
Me three.
All right, we're going to take a little bit of a music break, and we're going to come back.
I am Joseph Cadell.
I'm Marquez Wise.
And this is the Smiling Rainbow Unicorn of Doom. So, you guys like sports, right? Like, we're a sporty group of individuals.
If that's how you want to phrase it, sure.
I mean, we go to the gym twice a week.
That's a sport. It's competitive. I like to compare myself to other people at the gym. It's a competition.
So for those listening at home, I should note, I did not tell them what we're talking about today.
No.
Like, that's not... I just didn't even... I completely forgot about it. And I know you guys don't read the memos I send out, so it's fine.
Oh, you send a memo.
Yeah, I send an email once a week just explaining my expectations for the week, and your quarterly reviews are going to be very poor this time. I'm just saying. So today I pulled up a compilation of just a bunch of weird. If you don't like what got me into sports was the idea of mascots and like the team names, the colors, that kind of crap. Because I wasn't into sports as a child. I'm really into sports now, or at least watching them. But it was like, all right, what's my favorite team? Well, it's the one with the coolest mascot. Is how I decided those things. So I just got a list of the weirdest, or at least the most unconventional mascot names. And we're going to play a little game. So I have 10 names of either high school, professional teams, or college teams. And I'm not going to tell you how many, but you have to decide. You can do it separately. You have to decide which one is real, or if it's real. Like, I'm going to say a name. Mm-hmm. Like I would say the Lexington County Blowfish, which is a team near where Marquez lives.
Okay.
It's a real team, but I have a little bit. It's literally the name is Lexington County Blowfish.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then near you had the Charleston Rainbows, which is they're not around anymore. Not that you pay attention to baseball, but
no.
And I have the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. So
Swamp Rabbits.
And I freaking love that name. But I'm just going to say that, and I'm going to say like a paragraph of some information about the team, like fun, interesting facts, and you have to decide if it's real or not. Like if it's real, then everything I'm saying is real, and if it's fake, I've made up the name and the lore. So, and you're going to compete, I guess. So you can have the same answers if you want, and then the winner. So we're going to get started. All right. Number 1, the University of St. Thomas. Tommies. This small Catholic college in St. Thomas in St. Paul, Minnesota, opted for the nickname Tommies and quickly became the most successful college football program in Division III, being kicked out of their league because they were literally too good. Their colors are purple and white, and their mascot is like a dog costume. Real or fake? And you can have separate answers. Like, tell me Marquez, what you thinking?
I feel like that's fake.
Well, why? Like, you don't have to finalize your answer, but why would you feel like that's
because
fake?
I just don't think that there would be a team that's so good that people would just be like, hey, get out. Just get out of the
you're thinking my lore is the fake part.
Yeah,
or
the lore is
unconvincing
lore?
a little hint, I suppose.
I'm locking in my answer as false because I'm not confident that any information has ever left Minnesota before.
That's true. It doesn't exist, right?
This is the first time I've heard
giveaway
of Minnesota since I watched Big Time Rush 9 years ago.
So, that's true. Okay. Well, you guys are both false. The University of St. Thomas Tommies is a real team, and they literally last year they got kicked out of their league because they just won every game for the past 20 years.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So they're the first team to make the transition from Division III to Division I in literally one season because they're just that good.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, the University of St. Thomas Tommies, they're real. All right. The Lincoln Breckenridge High School Fighting Frogmen. The Lincoln Breckenridge High School is the most populous high school in Kentucky, in Berea, Kentucky. They chose the name Fighting Frogmen in a naming competition in 2006, replacing the old team name, which was the Indians. Their colors are navy and red, and their mascot is a frog person.
I so want that to be real. I'm going to say fake, only because navy and red doesn't sound like a combination that would fit with frogmen. Unless the colors were pre-decided and then they just chose
they
the
used to
frog.
be the Indians.
Oh, shoot. I guess. I love fighting frogmen. I can think of like an old timey like art cover with like some frog in like a hat doing like a little bowling stance, not a bowling stance, like a brawling stance.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
Like
up.
from Cuphead?
Yeah, like from Cuphead. I'm just gonna say true because I really want it to be true.
Okay, Marquez, what you thinking?
I will say false, just to different.
Just so one of us gets a point.
Yeah.
Okay.
just
All right,
one
that's
of us
smart.
gets it.
But do you genuinely think it's real or not?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, that is 100% false. That came from my weird little mind.
Yes.
That sounds pretty amazing, though.
I should have known. You were talking to me about frogs yesterday.
Well, I made this list months ago. I made this list over the summer because I had planned. Here's a funny story. I had planned. So over the summer, I did a podcast. It's on YouTube, The Smiling Rainbow Unicorn of Doom on YouTube, and I had Jackson on for an episode, and we talked about like funny. We looked at funny like flirting texts. We had Joe on, and we talked about the Last Airbender, and I was planning on having Marquez on, and we were going to do this. I was going to do the game with him, but we just couldn't. By the time I did the thing with you, there was like 2 weeks until we went on vacation, and then pretty much we left, or we came back here. So I just didn't have enough time, and I never actually told Marquez about this. So this is the first he's hearing about the fact that I plan to have him on the YouTube podcast.
That's fun.
But yeah, I never got around to it. So I've had this list for months.
Nice.
We're going to do one more, and then we're going to take a little bit of a music break. So this team, the Rocky Mountain Vibes. The Rocky Mountain Vibes is a minor league baseball team in Colorado Springs, Colorado. The team chose their name after a naming competition, which saw the name the Rocky Mountain Oysters win. Do you guys know what Rocky Mountain Oysters are? Mm-hmm. Guys, you know? Yeah, Rocky Mountain Oysters are like fried bull testicles.
Oh, no. I do not know what Rocky Mountain oysters are.
They're fried bull testicles.
I see.
Nice.
What did you think they were?
Oysters?
No, they're literally fried bull testicles.
I don't know why I thought Colorado would have oysters.
You know, the mountain lakes.
What do they?
No, they don't.
Oh.
The mountain sea. It's just floating. It's just this giant. Yeah, so the team, the Rocky Mountain Oysters, won. But then the team really backed out of that name and chose the name The Vibes. The mascot is an anthropomorphic s'more with sunglasses named Toasty. The colors are pink, blue, and gold.
No way.
Real
No
or
way.
fake?
No way.
You guys both think it's fake? Why?
Okay.
First
So-
off, the color scheme.
I don't care about the color. Well, you could. Okay, so having a mascot named Toasty in Colorado is a bit heavy-handed.
Well, it's a s'more.
Yeah, that's what they want you to think. That's what you want us to think.
That's why the sunglasses are on, so you can't see his eyes.
Yeah. And then the team backing out of a public competition doesn't sound like a thing that would go over super well. And like, if Vibes won from Community Choice, I could see a bunch of stupid kids voting for it to be Team Vibes. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Because
sticking with false.
why do you think? You said you thought it was false?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Because I'm just like envisioning like the color scheme, and that just looks
The pink and blue?
The pink and blue just looks stupid.
I mean,
Okay.
Orange and purple look stupid, but I mean,
Well, Clemson is stupid.
Fighting words.
Very fight words.
Yeah, wow. All right, you guys are both wrong.
no.
The Rocky Mountain. I will show you a picture later, but the Rocky Mountain Vibes is a real minor league baseball team in Colorado.
He called it Toasty.
Toasty.
Yeah, he's a s'more named Toasty, and he has sunglasses on. He's awesome. He is my son. We're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna take a little bit of a music break.
You lied.
Okay. The Hokkaido Ham Fighters. The Hokkaido Ham Fighters are a professional Japanese baseball team in Sapporo. The team was named after the Japanese food company called Nippon Ham, and when they bought the team, they named the team the Hokkaido Ham Fighters. Their mascot is an anthropomorphic squirrel named Polly, and their colors are blue and gold. The Hokkaido Ham Fighters.
I'm gonna say false because why would it be English?
Okay.
If they were Japanese, that would be the Ham Fighters.
Okay. What about you, Marcos?
I don't know. I don't know what to think. No, because it's just I don't know.
I mean, I feel like that's the only thing I have to go off of is the.
Okay.
I mean, the absurdity of ham fighters as a Japanese thing is completely irrelevant to me. Like just the fact.
Oh,
that
the Japanese would do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they would do it.
So.
Okay, wait. Okay, final decision, Marquez.
I'll just go with true.
All right. The Hokkaido Ham Fighters are a real baseball team.
I won points.
You get
Yeah,
none.
and so a lot of baseball teams, a lot of just international companies try to appeal to American audiences, so they have English names like that.
Okay.
Or they've been translated, like if it's the Dragons or something like that, it'll say Dragons because that's a fairly common word in both Japanese and English. So I don't know if the scores are all tallied up in post
I won.
when I edit it.
He
No,
has-
not yet. It's not done yet.
Yeah, but he got 2 so far. I have none.
All right.
All right.
All right, so we're going to take a little bit of a music break, but when we get back, we have a few more and they get better. Like these names get crazy.
Okay.
So I will see you all in a minute.
I didn't know you could make that noise.
Welcome back to the Smiling Rainbow Unicorn. We're I'm so excited to look back on the recording and see how that sounded. We're back with the game show. We were doing a game show, like I was explaining to them some mascots, and they were deciding whether they were real or fake. Right now, they're struggling a little bit, but I believe in the comeback story. Speaking of comebacks,
Okay.
the University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. The University of Hawaii were originally called the Hawaii Deans, but then they upset a really good team and a rainbow appeared. So they attributed their win to this rainbow, and then they started known to be called the Hawaii Rainbows. They added the Warriors later as like a tribute to the Hawaiian traditional warrior history. Their colors are green and black. University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, real or fake?
I'm saying fake because that sounds too real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you saying it's boring?
No, I'm not saying it's. Are you sensitive about it?
Look, I took time on this, Joe.
Like, I don't know. I just want to get a point. I'm saying it's fake.
Okay. Marquez?
I could totally see that as being like a very real thing.
So you saying real?
Yeah, I'm saying real.
All right. Marquez is killing it. The whole University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors is a very real
It
team.
sounded very real, which is why I thought it was
Then why
fake.
did you say real?
Because I thought he was trying to juke us out by making one that sounded really realistic.
If it's Hawaii, then it's most likely going to be real.
Wow.
Do you have some thoughts on Hawaii, Marquez?
Hawaii is very beautiful. I've never been, but I know it's
Good save.
beautiful.
I was very scared. I don't know why I asked that question. I was very scared is what he was going to say. Yeah, no, the University of Hawaii is very real. They're very not good, but hey, it's pretty cool. Then we're going all the way to the far east for this one, the Chiang Mai Sausages Football Club. The Chiang Mai Sausages Football Club are a lower league soccer team in Chiang Mai, Thailand. The city saw a huge boost in tourism after Gordon Ramsay visited the city in his series Gordon's Great Escape. He tried their signature spicy sausage, and to capitalize on the tourism that was already taking place, their soccer team changed their name to the Sausages. Their mascot is an elephant who carries large barrels of sausage, and they are called Songsuda sausage. Their colors are red and black. The Chiang Mai Sausages Football Club. Real or fake? Marquez, what's your thought process? I want Joe to not get a point this whole
Well, see, my thought process was if I keep saying it's fake, eventually one will be fake, and I've done that like 4 times in a row. And none of them have been fake.
That's a horrible
But
process.
I know the first time I pick true, it's going to be fake.
Listen, Joe, with this one, you can trust me, all right? Me and you together.
Okay,
All right.
This is fake.
this is fake.
Why do you think it's fake?
Because I don't see anybody actually naming their team after a sausage.
I mean, that's an American standard of what team names should be, but
No. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting full faith in Marquez. I'm not even going to
It's
explain my
fake.
thought process.
That is very fake. Yes.
Cool.
Everything I said about Gordon Ramsay came to the city, saw a huge burst in tourism. That's true, but not.
Okay.
They didn't change their team name.
See,
Okay.
The team name are the
you have
Elephants.
faith in me. You got
Okay.
a point.
Okay.
There's no way you can win if you keep doing that. by the
That's
way.
true, yeah. That's true. I don't think I can win at all anymore.
1, 2. You can win
Okay.
if
If everyone this far is right, he's wrong.
almost everyone. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Here's okay. The University of North Carolina School of Arts Fighting Pickles. Sorry. Although the UNC School of Arts in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, doesn't have any sports team, they did adopt the mascot, the Fighting Pickles, after a naming contest. Their mascot is a pickle with a white mask, sort of like the Phantom of the Opera, a beret, and a tutu that it looks like a piano. Their colors are blue and green.
True.
It's true.
Yeah, I think the absurdity of that, either obviously it's intentional to mislead me, but I feel like that's the kind of thing that they would do, like, oh, we're quirky,
Yeah.
North Carolina, hee hee.
Okay. You can make it interesting and do the opposite of his answer just to see if you can catch up. Or catch farther ahead, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to say false.
It's fake?
Yeah.
Why?
Because,
You don't think a pickle wearing a white mask and a tutu is real?
yeah, that's too weird.
Well, I appreciate you thinking I'm creative enough to come up with that, but no, the UNC University of School of Arts Fighting Pickles is very real. Additional information. Their slogan for just like, I guess, competitions, I don't really know how art schools work, but certain things was, quote, "Go Pickles," and "Sling 'em by the warts." That's real. And their cafeteria is called the Pickle Jar, which I really like that, actually.
Hey, meet me in the pickle jar.
Kids, if anybody comes up to you on the street and says, "Meet me in the Pickle Jar," run.
Don't follow him.
Please don't.
Unless
If you
it's-
know where the pickle jar is, I guess you can go if you already know, but
I don't think anybody's going to say, "Hey, meet me in this very small School of Arts in Winston-Salem, North Carolina." Unless it's Joe. If Joe tells you to meet in the pickle bar, it's an experience of a lifetime. You should.
is the pickle bar like the adult version?
Did I say pickle bar?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
It's the grown-up. but
No, it's
pretty-
candy.
All right. The Rostov, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly at all. The Rostov Fathers. The Rostov Fathers were a hockey team in Rostov, Russia. Their name Fathers comes from the Rostov's Father Christmas Festival. That's every January. Their mascot is an anthropomorphic reindeer dressed as Father Christmas. The team colors are red and white, and the team was disbanded in 2001 due to financial troubles and not winning a single game for 3 seasons and having an average attendance of 50 people per game. That's a lecture at Lander University every game. The Rostov Fathers.
I'm going to say it's true.
Think it's true?
That one's
Yeah.
tough, honestly. That sounds very realistic, which is why I'm inclined to say it's false again, but that didn't work last time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm nothing if not persistent, so I'm going to say it's false.
It's false. The Rostov Fathers is made up. Yeah. I mean, the Rostov Father Christmas Festival is made up. I mean, Russians do celebrate Christmas in January, but everything else is pretty much made up.
No.
All right. I don't know what the score is right now, but
I think it's either 3-3 or 3-4.
all right. We have okay, so it's pretty close. So how much time we got? Oh, we actually do not have as much time as I thought we did. Cool. Because somebody was late.
It's not my fault.
Thomas, why would you be late to your own show?
Sometimes I was writing this list I was writing the invoice for you guys for being late, and made myself late in the process.
Wow.
The Montgomery Biscuits.
Yes.
You think it's true? The Montgomery Biscuits are a minor league baseball team in Montgomery, Alabama. They are formerly known as the Rays, but upon moving to Montgomery, they had a naming contest and named Biscuits won. Their mascot is Monty, an anthropomorphic biscuit, and they also have another mascot whose name I don't remember, and it's this giant orange monster that eats biscuits.
I love it. I like it. It's true. I
Alright.
want it to be true because I like it.
Monty the Biscuit.
Monty the Biscuit.
Yes, that's true.
I'm behind
when
it.
you said Monty the Biscuit's true. It's true.
Yeah, every part of it's true.
Yes.
Yeah, they literally have 2 mascots, a giant biscuit named Monty and a big orange monster that eats biscuits. So I don't know what the dynamic between those two is, but maybe it's like that thing from back in the barnyard where it's just the two, like the chicken and the weasel, who just like the weasel always wants to eat the chicken but never does because they're best friends. Which is in a healthy relationship, kids. If you're in a relationship with a guy or a girl and they just want to eat you all the time, then just expel yourself from that situation. Don't.
Please, it's not healthy. It will never work out.
If you're having cannibalistic tendencies, stop it.
Get some help.
Get some help.
Is that the last one we have time for?
There's one more.
Okay.
One more, and then we'll take a little bit of a music break and send the little doomers home on their way, or wherever ever sad little disgusting hole they crawl into at night. The Mount Clemens Battling Bathers. Mount Clemens High School is a very small high school in Mount Clemens, Michigan. Their total enrollment is about 200 people. Their colors are red and gray. They don't have an official mascot like a costume. However, their logo does picture a buff old man in a mustache and pajamas. The Mount Clemens Bathers.
So it's Mr. Clean, but without...
with a mustache.
With a mustache.
I don't know where you got any of that, what I described as Mr. Clean, but okay.
I would just like to imagine they have like a swim team, and it's like competitive bathing, and that's how they refer to it, because that would be really funny.
It's like that SpongeBob episode where they had like the people that were like infatuated with being clean, and then the other side that was infatuated with being dirty.
Yeah.
Right. The Mount Clemens Battling Bathers. Let's make it interesting, because I believe... What's the score right now?
I think if he gets it and I don't...
Are you tied?
He wins. And I think we would tie if I got a point and he didn't.
All right. Let's make it interesting. 2 points. This question is 2 points. So it's whoever gets this question wins, which completely invalidates the rest of the game, but that's fine.
Yeah, well, also it invalidates us picking the same thing. So I'll let you choose, and then I'll choose the opposite.
Mount Clemens Battling Bathers.
I'm putting faith that you get it wrong.
Battling Bathers. I want to say it's false, but at the same time, I think there's a small possibility that it's true.
Okay.
So I'm banking it on that small possibility that it's true and going with true.
All right. Are you okay with that, Joe?
I am, and I'll take false.
You shouldn't have been, because the Mount Clemens Battling Bathers is a very real high school
I really
team.
wanted you to say it was false. I thought it would be true.
That's what you get.
Oh, I need to show you. It's actually a guy in a mustache, like doing the boxing pose. I'm glad
nice.
it's funny you mentioned that.
Okay.
Let's see. Battling Bathers. I don't know what. I could not find very little from this. From like I could find absolutely no information on this school, except for they have a football team and they're about 200 people go to this school.
Okay.
But yeah, so it looks like Marquez is the winner. I don't know what you're gonna get. I'll probably just like buy you something later. I don't know. But
Yes.
yeah, so we'd have okay. I have a quick question before we have to wrap up in about try to do quick math. 8 minutes. If you had a team, it could be a high school, it could be a college, a professional team. What would the mascot be?
It's unoriginal, but my immediate thought was the bubble blow and double babies. But I don't know if I would be allowed to use that for copyright reasons. Yeah.
I want to say unicorns, but that's super lame. That's a given. So I'm going to say the
When I have it be the Doomers.
No, because that's lame. I'm trying to think. Okay. So let's say I'm a college, University of Histon University, the Histon University Teeth Masters. It's just like their mascot. Their mascot is just like a crab that like has, instead of like pinchers, it has like pliers, like dentist pliers.
Okay. I think I would want to go with the Cadell University Brain Blasters, and the mascot wears like a really cheaply made like brain mascot outfit, and then like using practical effects at the end of a game that they win, it goes.
Oh my god!
I'm trying to think of a way that would involve not killing the mascot, but like
actually not committing murder.
Yeah, maybe like he gets like up on stage and like sneaks out of the mascot outfit, and then
you goes, literally pyrotechnic blow it up
not
every
like
time.
Explosion blowing up, but like
yeah,
maybe like air compression, like make it burst out. You know?
Okay,
that would be fun. But my true answer is indeed the bubble blow and double babies.
Okay,
so
okay.
I like the idea of lemur.
The lemurs
are great.
Okay, the lemurs are pretty cool.
And like tradition is the losing team, they get their kneecaps taken. So.
Oh, they do. You literally commit aggravated assault against.
That's their slogan. We literally commit aggravated assault. They have like signs on it. It's like on front of their gym.
We are known as the Fighting Lemurs.
I dare you. Why? What does that have to do with lemurs at all?
The Boston Kneecap Busters.
Oh man.
They use the baseball bats if they win.
All right. Well,
give me all your kneecaps.
We're gonna listen to one more song, and then we'll be back to say our goodbyes. We'll see you guys in a minute. All right, it looks like it's about time to wrap up, but just before we go, I just have 2 user-submitted funny mascot names. The first we have is the eyeball kisses. So there's that. Thanks.
What college?
Thank you so much.
Like what school?
Probably Coastal Carolina. I don't know. And then from another DJ here at XLR, Scotty Rocket, we have the Glendale Community College Human Beings. I wonder how that would it just be like this horrifying like paper mache costume,
really
or would it just be some random dude just walk out?
I really hope that their whole bit is that they're aliens and that they try to like pose as people, so they have the mascot of the human beings trying to like look normal.
So is it a costume or is it like just human skin?
It
Depends
depends on how
want.
realistic they're willing to go.
How far are you willing to go? All right. Well. Oh, that show's from the show Community. Okay.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I've never watched the Community. But thanks, Scotty Rocket. By the way, if you want to check out Scotty Rocket, it is Love Affair with Life every Thursday at 9 o'clock. Shout out to her. All right. So I guess we're going to head out. But do we have any final thoughts? Besides the fact that Joe just sucks at this game.
I almost won by an unfair ultimatum, so that
No.
would have been cool. But
I'm the true winner.
Yep. And I'm going to buy you something, Marquez. I don't know what. I'll just...
You know what I want.
I guess that's all the time we have for today, guys. But be sure to check out all the other shows on XLR, not just this one. There are a lot better ones. Also, we did talk about sports today, but if you want to talk about more in-depth sports, Off the Bench is actually right after this. So it's going to be at 4 o'clock. So Off the Bench with Hayden. If you guys want actual sports talk instead of whatever we just talked about, stick around for that. But I guess that's it. So thank you guys so much for listening to the Smiling Rainbow Unicorn of Doom this Wednesday and every Wednesday at 3 o'clock. I will see you guys later. Stay awesome. Peace.